Hello. Where's my mute button? Mute. Sorry, it's been a while. I lost phone, or didn't lose service. And didn't have day. Then I was getting last minute Thanksgiving items and trying to take care of bills. Paycheck wasn't big enough to take care of everything, and totally forgot about the one important bill, which hopefully I'm able to take care of Friday. Sometimes it just sucks being all. So where should I start? Really not much has not, well, let me take that back. Much has happened. As you all know, I live with my boyfriend, Matthew. The house we are living in belongs to his parents. When he and I met, pretty much moved together this way, we pretty much moved into their home, which was sitting here vacant with nobody living in it, them trying to sell it. And the purpose of them trying to sell their home, or to sell the house, is so that they can retire like normal people. But I have not really, well, I take that back. They weren't even retired that long. Well, my grandpa stayed retired, but not my grandpa. Well, I don't even consider my grandpa. My grandma's husband. But yeah, I've really not ever seen that so poor grammar right there. But I've never really seen any elderly people, besides those who are unable to actually not retire. Hold on. Ugh. I have to go let the dogs out of the bedroom. They're scratching, and we don't need them scratching the door up. It's Matthew's mom. Sorry, it's gonna get dark in here a bit. Matthew's mom had pretty much a big, gigantic grudge against me ever since I left last December. I hate Minnesota. It's so cold here. It doesn't matter. You can have your heat turned all the way up, but if you're not doing anything, it's freezing in your house. It's just psychotic. Oh, please, excuse me. Oh. Hon, combo bus. Get apparently down. So, yeah. So, since I got back here, she pretty much backed off a bit because Matthew stood up and said, "Mom, back off." She left the first time around because you were trying to rule her life like you do mine. And pretty much Matthew's whole family don't really like me right now because they think I was messing around on him the whole time we were together. Never messed around with him. I am 100% faithful. Yeah, will admit that I might have wandering eyes here and there, but it's okay to look. Once you start touching and interacting and doing things you know you shouldn't be doing, ouch. Sorry, I was making slime earlier, and I have glue all over me still. I was mixing it. She really, yeah. So yeah, as long as you're not doing what you shouldn't be doing or anything that makes you feel you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, then you're fine. If you feel guilty for looking at someone else, then you shouldn't be looking at somebody else. No, buddy, I'm not going to let you out. I'll let your brother out. I won't let you out. Oh, actually, that is right there, so I will. It's cold out there. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Sit. Sorry. Oh.
Are you talking to yourself?
Vlogging.
Oh. I was she talking about? I don't think Matthew's back yet. I entered the slide last door.
Was it his mom that called you or his sister that called you?
His mom. Yeah, she wanted to.
We've heard every message. Matthew just doesn't want to get back to him.
I know. Well, she asked for Derek's number, and I have to give it to her because that way I can say at least I did my part. Because then she doesn't get mad at me. If I give Matthew the messages, she's already had Derek's number before.
Yeah.
Because he's Mike's best friend, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I sent him a text and gave him a heads up that I gave him Connie his number.
Yeah.
You know, he understands. Like I said, he's got a gay best friend too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I know, but that way, like, when she calls me.
Try my eggnog.
When she calls me, you know, that way I can say, I gave him the message. You know, that way she doesn't get mad at me.
Yeah.
That's all I need is her mad at me.
Yeah. Try my eggnog.
Oh, that's good.
It's non-alcoholic,
That's really good.
but I added some of Matthew's rum to it.
Capped into it, yeah?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna try a little experiment here, and we'll see how it turns out. Like I might have
it's not
too much alcohol.
Yeah, too strong. And
Well,
it's not too sweet. What kind is that? Southern
Comfort.
Southern Comfort? Really? Okay. It's not alcoholic yet. Southern Comfort put it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah. But it's really good.
It is really good.
I'm like, and then I
got a bigger carton.
That's the they had two different sizes. I can't remember.
I liked it. I bet Southern Comfort puts out alcohol, and now I'd like to try that.
You don't have to buy your own alcoholic mix into it. You have the children's eggnog and then the adults eggnog. No, I've been.
If we're gonna do it that way, you need to get jugged.
Well, no.
Or we need to learn how to make our own.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
Yeah.
Did you hear me up here yelling and cursing?
I heard you up here, but unless you're yelling at the kids or Matthew, I honestly it's more of a mumble. But oh, damn.
When this one.
What did you tip it or did it boil over?
No, after. I was like, yeah, you know, I made pies.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking. And I was like, oh, I need to put them on cookie sheets so it doesn't ruin my clean oven I just cleaned.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And I, had the pan sitting there, and then I poured it, and I was like, genius. You should have set the pan pies up on top of the cookie sheet before you poured the liquid in it.
So you had to
I had to transfer it, and it's the foil pan sheet.
So they're not
So I'm like,
yeah,
the first one I dribbled here on the floor, along here, and then up here. So I was from here to here. Then the second one, I got about here, and then it just went, and I'm like, oh man. So yeah, it's gonna probably be stuck to the cookie sheet.
What was I thinking? Okay. What do you have that would work? There's a trick to doing that.
You know what?
What could we have used?
This could have.
That.
I have my stuff together, so that I know Matthew won't come home with his munchies and just help start eating something.
Next time. You have the bird thing that you just go like this, and then you just grab a little bit. It would have, yeah.
That's for Andrew bought it.
Flapjacks, right?
Yeah, flapjacks.
Mm-hmm. I worked at Denny's. You should see the size of the ones we had.
I worked at
We had special. We
IHOP
made
for a while.
special flippers just for the freaking pancakes at Denny's. Like,
I worked at.
I mean, they're
IHOP
nice and stuff like that, but like,
supposed to be a mixture between a hostess and a server. I served 2 nights, or trained 2 nights.
And I threw it in the kitchen.
No, never. No.
Oh no.
No, I got stuck hosting all the time.
I wouldn't mind.
And I started getting irritated because all the customers that were unsatisfied with the waiters blamed it on me.
Okay.
I got written up 3 different times because there was one that part of it was my fault because I wasn't really paying attention. And then they kept leaving the waiting area. So, I'm pretty good with faces. Names I'm terrible with.
Yeah.
So every time I would look up to say their name, I'm like,
hey, no! Now you're not getting it. I'm looking at my dog. Snap at it, you don't get it. He got my finger. It's a good thing he didn't chomp down.
Yeah. He felt it, that's why he stopped.
Yeah. You just gotta stop doing that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't help none. Matthew constantly throws it at him.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, but if he's gonna do that, what he needs to do is he needs to show it
to him, tell him to sit, and then throw it at him.
Or
so he needs
instead
to do that, just throwing it at him.
And then we also need to make sure that before we go and hand him something, that we tell him to either
I always tell him nice. I always tell him nice.
Take it nice, or to wait until we let him take it. Indy, I could put a freaking treat on his nose and he'd hold it until I said okay, and then he'd flip it up.
That's just the most adorable thing you can see at all. It's terrible that it's freezing outside, but I'm gonna let him in.
Yeah, no, you snap it, Ginny. You don't get treats. That's
Sit.
just how it goes.
Sit.
You'll learn eventually.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing, you snap at people, you snap at Ginny, you don't get treats. Sorry. You gotta learn to take it nice.
All right. Let's see if this is done.
You gotta learn to take it nice.
He does pretty good at times on taking it nice.
It's not that, most dogs that snap like that, I would have gotten bit.
Oh yeah.
But still, that's just, to me, it's unacceptable behavior. So, yeah. You'll know better next time, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
I know.
Oh yeah, those are so not done.
Yeah. I would actually like you, a lot, if you would just get along with my dog. If you could get along, if you could be buddy with him, and we could have you all 3 together in the house as a family.
Yeah.
I would cuddle with you, buddy. Because you are a nice dog. You just gotta get over your dog issues.
Yeah.
You gotta get over your dog issues.
Well, that's like I told Matthew, just hold him right there. As long as you have a hold of his collar, you're good. He won't do anything. He'll sit there and watch Loki walk by.
Because he's lazy. He just wants to do it so he can forget about it and continue on with what he's doing,
And that's wasn't even with his e-cig?
Yeah, something like that. And of course, I would always tell him, because I know him, I just say, hey, when I tell the girls, just because I don't really trust the girls. Harley I do.
Harley.
Yeah, but the other ones I don't. Chloe would probably let him go just for fun. Not thinking, just we'll do it just a little sooner and see, I don't know, she's just kind of, she's like that way,
Let's see she's fast.
Yeah.
Let's see how fast Jenny is.
Exactly. So, with Matt, I kind of treat him like I do the girls. It's like, hey, can you throw Buddy in the bedroom? It's more of an instinct. Yeah. I could say, hey, would you just hold on to him? And he'd probably just hold him. But, no?
Because I would tell him to do the same thing with Jules. Hold her real quick.
Yeah.
So I can swap dogs.
Well, yeah, he's getting better. He is getting a lot better. I've even seen it a couple times, the other morning when he ran.
Yeah, when he ran and he peeked around the corner.
Because he ran, and as soon as I looked at him, I go, no. And he stopped and turned away.
He stopped around and walked away.
Exactly.
And I was doing this on the couch.
That's really good. That's really good. So, if we get a couple nicer days here and stuff like that, what we should do is take him for a walk together on leashes. But, what you do is you start on the side of the streets, yes. And you get them used to being in each other's company.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get
closer. Yeah, that would be more of when it gets warmer out.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long either.
I'll say April.
No, we might not be together in April. It'd be good to work.
Well, no, because we still had snow in April.
But we should do it anyway, just because if we're not together in April by then, it'd be good to work with him a little bit on it before you end up in an apartment building that might have other dogs
Oh,
coming
we
and going and
did.
stuff.
We did pretty good when we were in the apartments.
Yeah, but he's also gotten away with a lot more stuff because he's not in the apartment anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So it'd just be good why we have a dog here and someone who's willing
Yeah.
to do it, to work with them. It doesn't have to be long walks. I mean, we just go down the end of the driveway and walk.
He
Up
used
and
to
down
be
here.
really bad in the car. He would
Like how so? Like
he wouldn't